So, welcome to FAM008, and this my first attempt at live stream. I'm very exciting. I did try and do it last night and everything went horribly wrong, so I'm reliving the experience all over again. Speaking of which, let's relive a little horror, shall we? Oops. You see a quick glance over here. It's probably a good idea to turn the crowd noise down now. Yeah. And we can see that the match last night ended yesterday ended 4-2 to the home side, Leicester City. Leicester, of course, started with a 3-4-3, where United rather predictably started with a 4-2-3-1, with De Gea, Shaw, Maguire, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka, Matic, Pogba, Sancho, Bruno, Greenwood and Cristiano Ronaldo. But how did that compare to my predictions? 55 points won, 9 out of 11 players correct, and correct formation. The correct formation isn't actually that difficult to guess. Sorry, Ollie. But I'm starting to think that that is now going to be his downfall. De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, but I thought Bailly, because I didn't think Maguire was ready. And there was some caginess in press conferences, so I think they wanted people to think he wasn't ready, and maybe he actually wasn't ready. So it might have been better to just let him have a few more days off and hand over the responsibility to a good but slightly more unpredictable player such as Bailly. Also, with the propaganda about Rashford being fit, that also made me think that he would start. And I was a little disappointed that he didn't. Not because I don't like Greenwood, but in fact, it would be a coin toss for me right now which one of those two is my favourite United player. But I don't feel the need to squeeze Greenwood and Sancho in at the same time unless it's because Rashford is not available. As you can see, the correct score, I predicted 1-3 and it was actually 4-2. I thought Rashford would have started, and if he had, then his goal would have been the first one for United. But as it turned out, Greenwood started and Greenwood scored, and I'm very pleased for him because he's had a bit of a barren spell lately. Sorry, there was no man of the match this time, so here are some points, because I also thought Rashford would get man of the match, because especially for scoring in his first game back for 3 months, that deserves a man of the match in anybody's eyes, unless the other team score 30 seconds later and absolutely annihilate you, and then nobody deserves man of the match. But yeah, that's enough of the autopsy. Why don't we move on and see how the FAM universe would handle such a game. Bit of a sudden drop into silence there. But yeah, as you can see, I've chosen to go with 3 at the back because I really do think Maguire wasn't quite fully match fit, and I actually like the idea of Shaw and Wan-Bissaka on either side of a back 3, and I think Lindelof can do a more than adequate job in that central position if neither of Maguire or Varane are available. You could even consider calling this a back 5 at some point and putting Shaw more on the wing and have Maguire and Varane and Wan-Bissaka at the back. McTominay is now my captain. What's that thing? Captain, oh captain. Because I, as with Ollie himself, believe that players like McTominay are the backbone of the Manchester United DNA, and he will hopefully be around for many, many years to come. So saying, is he a CDM all the time, is completely irrelevant, because he's just a midfielder who gives absolutely 100% every time he plays. With Pogba and Fernandes in my preferred double Metzi-Betzies, again, I've completely forgotten what the name is. Mezzala. Rashford over there, Sancho over there, with Greenwood on the pitch as well, because I've got 2 strikers. I don't think Cavani was available for this game because of international duties, but I could have Ronaldo and Cavani up front and let Greenwood switch in for either of those 2 at any time. I don't want to see Greenwood expected to play 90 minutes, and I don't want him to have to sit out any games either. As you can see on the left of the screen, the lineup for Leicester is as was. So while we wait for that to start, I'm going to have a quick swig of a liquid. Thank you. And a quick check of volumes. I can maybe turn up the game a bit. How does that sound, everybody? Great. No comments yet. Well, there are 2, but they were me. I don't expect anybody to be watching live because nobody knows I'm out streaming, but this is really more to test than anything. Oh yeah, the one thing I always forget to do is to go to settings and turn off the other hand control. And we're off. Wish me luck. Just have nowhere to go. Hey. Giving these guys way too much time on the ball. Playing out from the back. Let's see what Sancho's capable of. Ooh. They nearly clumsied it out of the field, but they managed to keep it up. Who's on the ball? Lindelof. Go on, cross it. Oh, and it dropped on top of the net. I'm picking up McTominay. Nope. And they just hoof it clear. Oh! Nice place for a free kick. Let's see if Ronaldo can do one of his. That was a bit of a disappointment. Yeah, come on. Oh! Best chance so far. Yeah, they're on their break again. Oh, and Cristiano Ronaldo, what does he do? He pops one in. See! Slightly vibrating arms, but we'll forgive him for that. Oh, and it's a great left footer, isn't it? You see, in real life, Ronaldo had a bit of a honeymoon period on his return, and then the last couple of games he's been pretty much non-existent. But in the FAM world, he's still continuing as he meant to go on. No! I was worried he might give away a penalty. Very slow jump there. But we live to fight on. Oh, don't give it away right on the edge. There. Sancho skips over. He's seen Bruno on the run. Oh, and Bruno was too clever. Yeah, Rashford wants one. Oh! Not heard much of Pogba so far today. Time to rectify that. Oh, clumsy. Yeah. Well, Rashford's running around like he never left. Dubious refereeing. Oh! And a nail-biting moment. On the volley. I think they actually scored on the volley, if I remember correctly. Come on, Lucas and Shaw. Down the line. Rashford's on the run. Oh, go on. Nearly the end of the half. Keeping hold of a slender lead. And just giving it away. But McTominay's there to clean up. Come on, run it. Ronaldo's still got pace. And he's on a 2. It's a brace for the man with the pace. And I'm a poet and I didn't know it. I have a sneaking suspicion we might be up for a Ronaldo hat-trick today. The spotlight turns tragically away from Rashford and gloriously back to Cristiano Ronaldo. 23:45. If that was 22.5 minutes, then that means that the next time he scores will be 67 minutes. So, if Ronaldo completes his hat-trick on 67 minutes, then there's something strange happening in the universe. Let's go. The thing is now, it's what's called self-fulfilling prophecy, that I'm going to be trying to make him score. Ooh. I think in real life as well, when a player is on for a hat-trick, that can influence not only them but their teammates as well, that maybe they're trying to get the ball to the one that wants to take it home with him, instead of just considering what the best pass is for the situation at hand. I'd rather every player scores 2 than have one player who scores a hat-trick, because then you would have 22 goals instead of 1. Do the math. Oh. But I think the big mistake in the real life match was rushing Maguire back in too quick, because the whole back line was shaky. I think each one of them made mistakes, each one of them had nervy moments. Obviously, if Varane's out, you don't want to pick your worst possible defensive line, but maybe that's when you have to change formation, because on the other side of the pitch, you've got Leicester, who've been playing a 4-2-3-1 most of the season and not having much joy with it. And because they know that United are going to do 4-2-3-1, they play with 3 at the back, and it worked. What's the time? 66 minutes. We're coming into 67. Get ready. Here he comes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oof it to him. Go on. Oh no. Oh, 68. Forget it. Sometimes you can't force fate. Come on. At the very least I want another goal. I don't mind who scores it. I've not really got many options on the bench right now either. I'll be extremely unlikely to bring on Martial for Ronaldo. I don't think Ronaldo would forgive me if I took him off when he's got a chance of a hat-trick. Oh, what? That should have been a reverse penalty. Sancho. Oh! Good tackle, Poggers. Yeah, nice pass and move. Puts one in. Oh! If you remember in real life, Ronaldo tried an overhead kick and the defender was wise to it. But you could see on the replay that if the defender hadn't gone in the middle of it, it would have been a fantastic goal. Just can't find a way through them. On Pogba, I was just going to say go on Pogba, you've done nothing all match, and then he did nothing. 89th minute. I'm not making a change. 3 minutes to add. Greenwood's been quiet as well. Oh! Thing is, when you're the commentator and the player, then the commentator's jinx doesn't count. And that's it, game over. Well, I think a 0-2 is a fantastic result for me. Even worse news for my predecessor, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because this really rubs it in. You can see the results of all the other matches going along that way. Oh no! What happened to my finger? I will be making a league table to present in the future, but having added up so far, I am ahead of Ollie in the league position. I'm still in the League Cup, and I'm doing better than he has in the so far in the Champions League as well. And with that in mind, I will be seeing you later in the week for my second live stream, and it'll be against Atalanta. So I'll see you then. Bye bye.